What's up, StrikeRyker fishing fam? It is nice to see you here for another video. Today, we got a problem. Right here? Yeah. So, if you guys don't follow me on my Instagram already, StrikeRyker_fishing, 1 R in the middle. A couple days ago, I had this rip on me. I was kind of stupid and I forgot to put in my poles for the middle of my boat. So today I'm going to show you guys how to fix that and how to make it permanent. So then you guys can save a couple dollars and get back out there and go fishing. So, and of course, I gotta have my handy dandy trusty little helper here. Let's get to it. Okay, so when you're doing a boat cover repair job, basically there's about 2, maybe 3 different options. So the 2 big ones that are going are have a canvas piece and sticker on there. So basically what happens is you have a big old sheet of canvas, you cut it out to the size you need. Even if it's a small one, you get a small dime size. You get an adhesive like Goo Marine adhesive or some JB Weld or just any really good weatherproof adhesive that is waterproof, period. And then stick it on there, make sure she sets, and you're all good to go. Now, the second way that you guys can do a boat cover repair is what I'm going to do today. It is with a water grade adhesive tape and just a couple small supplies you have around your house. So let's get into it and I'll show you guys what you guys need. So 2 things you guys need for this project. First up, it's gonna be our Gorilla Tape right here. This right here, it's waterproof patch and seal tape. 4-inch by 10-inch roll. I got 2 of them to get what we need get done because I got a really big rip. This stuff is extra permanent, gets her done, not gonna come off. The other thing you need, a pair of skizzers. So this is gonna be really important to make sure that we get all the frillies off, make sure that nothing that's not sticky is in that tape. So let's get to it. That's our situation here. So as I told you guys, my poles were not in my boat when it really downpoured on us. And as you can see, my rip goes all the way down there. And then I got a secondary rip going perpendicular to it right there. So that's what we got working with today. And we're gonna get her done. So let's go. First, you got your skizzers. As you guys can see here, I already laid out my tarp. So I got that line. And right here, these are the little frillies I'm talking about. So we're gonna cut off these really long ones, get this to a solid edge, so then it doesn't keep ripping on us. Once I get that done, I'm gonna come right back to you guys. So give me a second and I'm gonna get this all done. Okay, that wasn't that bad, guys. All we had to do is cut some frillies. As you guys can see, here's the end product. Cut off all the frillies all the way down. Make sure you keep little tabs like that just so when you have it, when you're taping it back together. Make sure if you guys have any perpendicular ones, make sure you cut all the frillies off those too. So there we go. Now onto some tape. Okay, here we go. Oh, and make sure if you guys open this up, do not put it on a table or anything, or else you get all that stickiness right on your table and it'll stick on there. So make sure you keep these ends on until you're ready to use. Now you can also use flex tape. Flex tape is also another usable idea. Does the exact same thing. This stuff I just like because it is some permanent stuff. And it's not as expensive as flex tape. But if you want to go with flex tape, go for it. Okay, here we go. We already got someone chilling out here. You know, I do have to say though, duct tape is like the Force in Star Wars. It has a dark side, it has a light side, and it holds our galaxy just together. Ugh. Let's get it on. Okay, when putting it on, ooh, careful here, this is already stuck. You're gonna want to go from the very edge of the crease. You want to go a little bit more towards the outside to make sure it doesn't keep ripping. So start about right here and work your way probably 8 to 12 inches down. Stop. Make sure this is all straight here. Then you're gonna work from that end. You're gonna make sure it's straightened out again from there, and just keep working your way down a foot by a foot by a foot. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna do it by a foot by a foot by a foot. Tape. There is a outside piece you get to peel off. So make sure you guys peel that off. And this is sticky right here. So make sure we get that and do as much little touching as you can, and make sure it's absolutely clean when you put it down. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Line up your edges. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay, got those edges lined up nice and easy. Okay, next thing, roll your tape out just a little bit, peel back your film. Oop, this is hard to get on hand here, sorry guys. Okay, now my film is peeled back. All I do is gonna put it down. Make sure I push down really firmly on that tape. And this stuff is not coming off ever. I mean, she's stuck on there. So I'm just gonna keep going, same thing, all the way down here. Almost halfway for this side. Okay guys, here's my final piece. Now, what I didn't remember to say is grab a utility knife, because cutting this stuff with scissors was a no-go. So make sure you guys have a utility knife. They're sharp and you can throw away the blades afterwards. They're just gonna get really sticky, so make sure it's not a knife you love. Okay, so now that we got the front face all covered in, we are going to flip it over. Flip it on over here. Oh yeah, so it did stick a little bit to the blacktop underneath. That's fine. Next time people wanted to put out something, you know, some plastic or something underneath, go for it. But it's just sidewalk asphalt here, so I'm not too worried. Now, as you guys can see here, it's sealed up really nicely. I mean, there's no pulling it. There's no anything. Okay. As you guys can see, this is the stickiness right here. It's really sticky, really sticky. So that's a good thing. It's gonna be completely waterproof. Now I'm gonna take my second roll and I'm gonna do the exact same thing right over this. And I gotta make sure it's completely clean along the edges. And then the biggest thing is when you put this tape on, make sure you guys get your corners. The corners are the biggest things because that's where it rips, or it's gonna keep ripping all the way down, or all the way down, or all the way down. So make sure the corners are always taped really good. And I'm gonna get this done, so. Okay, so this is the second roll of tape. Now I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I've kind of learned as I've been doing this. Is I first am gonna lay it out. I'm gonna open it up, roll it out, lay it out just a little bit. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull this to where I think, I'm gonna pull it to where it's gonna be the end for that time. So, right there. Cool. Now I'm gonna knee on that. Now I'm gonna turn the duct tape where it's gonna cover the most coverage, so there's no more rips. So that looks like that's gonna be the longest coverage I can do on this one piece. So now that we know the end, we're gonna just lift up just the end. Make sure you're not moving the rest of the roll. We're gonna peel this off. Okay, now it's peeled off. And now I'm gonna lay this first down and push that end in. Make sure she's really tight. Okay. Now knee back down on there and slowly pull it up. Go about 4 inches. Push it down. Knee on that. You guys can watch this line right here walk up. That is that plastic right there that I'm pulling straight up. Last piece that's going on. So what we're gonna do, whoop. There we go. Get a little walk on. And guys, that is it. There's our permanent taping job right there. She's gonna hold for years more. So cool. And bada bing, bada boom, guys. We're done. And that is how you fix your boat cover with tape. Now, this stuff is really, really, really strong. I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. So that's all I got. If you guys have any questions or any, comments on how I did or what you guys would recommend next time, definitely throw it down there in the comments. Leave a like, and remember, guys, to send it and fish on. Let's go.